Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, man.
Boardwalk Empire is the show I'm talking about. Religiously, my producer and I would just watch that every week.
Really? Wow,
and,
man.
of course, you were a part of that amazing show.
Yeah, I had a tiny little part in it, but I loved working on it, man.
Great show. Great movie.
Thank you.
Tell me how this role found its way to you.
It was, I had done a film, the casting director, Carmen Cuba, cast me in this film called Lean on Pete that's coming out in March. But she had reached out to me and said, you know, I've got this project and I want you to send in a tape for it. And I sent in a tape for it and 3 weeks went by and I heard nothing. And I thought, that's, you know, done. And then I got a call saying I got the part, and that was that. It was that fast.
And you find out Sir Ridley Scott is the director.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like to work with somebody like that?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, for me especially, I mean, I turned 18 when we were filming, and I think just to be in the same room with someone who has decades of experience in the way that he does was really, I just felt so fortunate.
How did he help you? The fact that, you know, these people existed, real people, does he help you with the research process?
Oh, yeah.
Walk me through that real quick.
Well, he just does so much research. He cares so much about what he does, and he really, he cares so much about doing his homework. And so the first time I met with him, he had already done, you know, months of research on this topic and on this character. And I think it was so helpful for me as an actor because, of course, I'm just working through his vision, and he's really leading the way. So to see, you know, how he saw the character was so, so important for me.
There's one particular scene. And it's in the history book, so people know.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about, the ear.
Yeah.
And people are going to go, what? They don't know the story. Don't Google it. Go see the movie. But how did you get through that shoot? That was incredible
a tough
job.
one, man. Oh, thank you. It was a tough one. I had no idea what that would be like. I referenced some of what the real guy had described that experience, what it was like. But at the same time, I think it just became like an animal instinct type of thing of how you would react after going through so much pain and suffering in such a moment and waking up to that pain. And then I just thought it'd be so overwhelming that you'd probably pass out after a while of screaming, so.
Do we feel sorry for these people? They had tons of money, but they're just dysfunctional as ever.
Absolutely. I think you do. I mean, hopefully you feel sorry for them because they are just people, and I think that's the real thing. And, you know, some of them do have money and some of them don't, and Michelle's character, my mother, doesn't have any money. I don't really have any money, or else, you know, we wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. But I think it's an interesting study on that. And
I want to focus on the, you know, powerful movie in itself, but did the obviously what was reported in the media as far as the reshoots and things like that, did that affect you at all? Or?
Not at all. I wasn't involved in any of them.
Okay, and so my final question for you, sir, the movie's coming out, Christmas, you've already getting a big movie as a Christmas present. What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? Well, of course I want people to go see the movie, but I also, oh God, I don't know. I want, my little brother is 12, and I really want him to have an incredible Christmas and all the Legos and Nerf guns and all that he could ask for, so I can play with them.
I was going to say, it sounds like you probably want some of those as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take some.
I was like, yeah, I think I want some as well. Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Nice to meet you too, man.